Okay. Whoa.
We can put it here.
Right there. You going over here? So,
Okay.
dance floor. Dance what that looks like?
Yeah, looks like a party.
I know. Yeah, the other day I had just a word from the Lord, a revelation that the foundation we're standing on, He has tested and tried it. He tried and tested the cornerstone, the foundation stone, and He tried him in the Garden of Gethsemane, and He decided and determined this is the foundation stone. And He said to me, He wants to know, what am I standing on? What are you standing on? What is the foundation that you're standing on? He wants to know, is it going to hold the joy? Is the dance floor going to hold the stress of the party? When the party gets going, when the dance starts going, when the music starts going, is the dance floor going to hold the joy, the immense joy that He's pouring out? And literally, we've been in a few churches in the U.S., the buildings are old, and the structure, the physical structure of the building is not supporting the weight of the renewal. The excessive dancing, the movement, the jumping up and down is beginning to break the floor. And one church that
Brooklyn, New York.
New York.
They shut the church down for 6 months after I started there because never the floor down so much and was breaking. So they reinforced it with big steel beams. And 6 months later, they could finally get in.
Another place too, at Melinda Fish's church, because they're pounding on the floor with sticks. And it's like, Lord said, are we ready? Can we handle the joy? Are you really standing on the foundation stone of Jesus Christ? You know, the apostle to the Gentiles was here, and he labored in this city, and you can still feel the deposit and the residue that he left. And it was in this arena. He makes reference to fighting wild beasts. The wild beasts of Ephesus, I tell you, are the religious spirits, the economies of this world. He literally came, the gospel turned upside down the economy of this city. And we have to understand that we are under an authority from another realm. Our economic system, we are not under the economy of this world. We are under a different authority. When we feel like we have nothing, that's the time we give. When you feel like your bank account is empty, that's when you write those checks. That's when you go empty your pocket, go to your kitchen, you take everything out and give it away. That's the way the abundance comes, and that is the threat. The foolish thing like that is the threat to the world economy. And we have a historic, we have a history written here. It's our history, it belongs to us. That's why we feel at home here. This is our history that it teaches us, how we have to live now. And the part of the story we never really focused on is that when the apostle left this province, left this whole area on his way to Jerusalem, he knew trouble was coming. He didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but he knew. He knew he was going to be arrested. There was prophecy along the way, and a lot of you know, you read in Acts. It's written there. But he called the elders. He called the elders of Ephesus together. He called the elders of another church, and he met with them, and he gave them a stern warning. He said, guard yourself and this flock. Guard yourself. A stern warning he left them. He said, I am not responsible for the blood. I am not responsible. He said, I've labored. This Bible says, he goes, I have slaved day and night preaching the gospel. He said, everything I preached in public, I've preached the same thing in private. Everything I preached in private, I've preached in public. He said, and it's like he said, I am